We are addressing the Gukurahundi matter. The Second Republic is driving the efforts to find closure and healing for the scars from the disturbances that characterized the early years of our independence.
Hello and welcome to Spotlight on Zimbabwe with me, Violet Gonda. President Mnangagwa is referring to his proposed project to conduct a series of tribunals to bring a sense of closure to the genocidal massacres of mostly ethnic Ndebeles that occurred in Zimbabwe in the early to mid-1980s. At the time, Robert Mugabe ruled the country and Mnangagwa was his Minister of State Security. These mass murders are acknowledged internationally under the title of the Gukurahundi massacres. So, Mnangagwa is dictating a methodology of healing for these massacres that happened under his watch and very possibly under his command. Informed sources estimate that 20,000 civilians, mostly the minority Ndebele, were massacred by branches of Zimbabwean security forces who answered to Mnangagwa.
His army's 5th Brigade brutally crushed.
In proposing the process to be followed for the Gukurahundi hearings, the president has announced that it is designed to bring closure to what his government terms the post-independence violent clashes. In addition, the Gukurahundi tribunal seeks to identify those who were directly and indirectly affected by the disturbances, capture their views, and establish community-led solutions to their grievances. Unlike many other truth and reconciliation commissions in other countries, such as South Africa after the end of apartheid, these hearings have so far no official mandate nor regulations to seek testimony from the alleged perpetrators. As recently as April this year, pictures were distributed showing the desecration of informal memorial sites for the victims. These shrines were erected by family members of those killed, and it is suspected that they were defaced by government supporters. So while the president is pushing for a process of closure for the massacres, the voices of the victims and their relatives continue to be silenced by the state, which is why the process has been rejected by many Zimbabweans and Ndebele people in particular. They say there can be no justice without acknowledgement of wrongdoing by those that perpetrated the atrocities and those that ordered them. Despite the passage of over 4 decades since these atrocious acts were committed, the government's dedication to a sincere and comprehensive truth and reconciliation process remains disappointingly inadequate. True healing and progress for the nation will continue to be stifled until there is a genuine commitment to acknowledging the past, seeking justice, and fostering unity among all Zimbabweans.